Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this channel, we will talk about general knowledge, and I will also tell you how to program things in small basic and scratch. In this first video, we will talk about what atoms are. Do you know what atoms are really? Atoms are the smallest particles after protons and neutrons. Molecules are made up of atoms. So, molecules are made up of atoms, and atoms are made up of protons and neutrons. Okay, protons and neutrons are also made up of quarks and gluons. They are 100 picometers across. For comparison, 1 meter has 1 followed by 12 zeros picometers. So atoms are very small. Okay. Um, one hydrogen molecule contains 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. The hydrogen molecule is the smallest molecule in physics. Okay. Contradict to earlier beliefs, atoms are like a solar system. So in this picture you can see this picture is mostly circulated around the internet. The nucleus in the middle, and it is orbited by the neutrons, orbited by the electrons in a observed manner. Okay, but the real shape of the atom is this: the nucleus in the middle, and the nucleus is orbited uh, by by the electrons, like a solar system. Okay, atoms. So what are atoms made up of? So atoms consist of electrons and a compact nucleus of protons and neutrons. As you can see here, this is the proton, and this is the neutron, and this is the proton, and they are all bunched together in the nucleus, and the electrons orbit the nucleus. Okay. Further, neutrons and protons are made up of quarks and gluons. As you can see here, this is the neutron and this is the proton. So these are made up of quarks and gluons. So gluons hold the quarks together. The nucleus of the atom is held together by the strong nuclear force, and the electrons are held together by the electromagnetic force. So the protons and neutrons are held together in the nucleus by the strong nuclear force, not the nuclear bomb kind, but nuclear force is another thing. Okay, and the electrons are held together by the electromagnetic force. So the electrons are held with the nucleus with the by the electromagnetic force, like the sun's gravity keeps us in orbit. Okay. The nucleus of the atom is very small, and the size of the atom mostly comes from the orbit of the electrons. So first of all, this picture is not to scale. So the nucleus is very small, and the size of the atom mostly comes from the orbits of the neutrons, of the electrons. Okay, as you can see here, this is a very big distance as compared to the nucleus. Protons are positively charged, neutrons have no charge, and electrons have a negative charge. So protons have a positive charge, neutrons have no charge, and electrons have a negative charge. Okay, so there are five types of atoms. Okay, stable atoms. Most atoms are stable. The protons, neutrons, and electrons balance. So as you saw in this picture, the neutrons, protons, and electrons balance each other. So this is a stable type of atom. Isotopes. Every element has cousins called isotopes. These have a different number of neutrons but are otherwise the same. So as you can see here, these are isotopes of hydrogen. So in the first isotope, there is only a proton and electron, so there are no neutrons. Okay, in the second isotope there is one proton and one neutron and an electron. So this is the second this is another isotope. And in the third picture, there is one proton and two neutrons and an electron. So this is another isotope of hydrogen. So like isotopes are cousins of atoms, so there can be many isotopes of a single particle. Okay. Okay. Radioactive atoms. Some atoms have too many neutrons in the nucleus, which makes them unstable. They are radioactive, giving off particles until they become stable. As you can see here, this is a isotope of uranium, and it undergoes radioactive decay, and it turns into alpha particles and neutrons and protons. Okay, a neutron, and it turns into alpha particles and neutrons, protons, and beta particles. When it undergoes radioactive decay, it also emits gamma rays. Okay, as you can see here, these radioactive atoms do not stay the same for for do not stay stable, do not stay in the same type for a long time, as they they turn into stable particles. Okay, so as you can see here, because there were many neutrons in the isotope of hydrogen, the atom became a radioactive atom. Okay, in the fourth, ions. Atoms with extra or missing electrons are called ions. They have a positive or negative electric charge and are responsible for many chemical reactions. So, as you can see here, the this is a single proton. Okay, so this has charge as 1 because protons are positively charged. In the second one, there is one proton and one electron. So as electron is negative and positive, proton is positive charge, so 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. It has no charge. Okay, in the third one there is one proton and two electrons. Okay, so 1 minus as 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 1, so this atom has charge as minus 1, as negative charge. Okay, so these are responsible for many chemical reactions, as electrons move from their atom to an atom which has missing neutrons, which has missing electrons. Okay, so and the transfer of of a electron from one atom to another forms many chemical reactions. Okay, and the fifth one is antimatter. Every atomic particle has a twin antiparticle with an opposite electric charge. Antimatter is very rare and fragile. As you can see here, this is an anti-hydrogen atom. In this, the proton, as in the normal atom, it was positive charge, so in the anti-atom it has negative charge and is called antiproton. And the neutron in the normal atom, it was negatively charged, and in the anti-atom it becomes positively charged and it is called positron. And the antiproton is in turn made up of antiquarks. Okay, so these they have an opposite electric charge. Okay, so antimatter is very rare and fragile. This is because a normal atom and a normal atom and an anti-atom form together, because they are twins. Okay, so when they hit each together, they the anti-atom breaks to anti-atom destroys both itself and the normal atom. So it is very rare and fragile. Okay, Thank you for watching my video, and please share and subscribe. I will give the link of the PPT in the description. Thank you.